my word, ladies and gentlemen, I was just reading up on something that I have to share with you guys. It involves a trader that has placed a $7 million bet on Facebook shares to go up to a certain price by a certain date, and that date being around less than 18 months from now, guys. This is absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to share all this with you, why this person did this, if they're a short seller of Facebook stock or if they're actually a long shareholder of Facebook stock, and I'm going to share with you how much money they're going to make or lose based upon this trade. This is absolutely unbelievable stuff here, guys. Let's get into this. So on Wednesday, Facebook saw 1.5 times its average daily trading volume. Within that activity, Nathan, who's a gentleman from CNBC, he highlighted a buyer of 20,000 January 2020, $270 strike calls for $3.50 per contract. Since each call option represents 100 shares of stock, this is a bullish bet that shares of Facebook will have to hit $273.50, up more than 60% from its current levels by January 2020. Real quick here before we get into who did this and why did they make a move like this, can we just acknowledge the levels of wealth, okay? Sometimes people don't realize how much money some people have. This guy just made a call option bet that's more than my entire net worth. Like, this individual must have a net worth of at least 500 million plus to place this kind of trade, guys. We're talking about $7 million in call options. That is absolutely ridiculous, guys. Like I can't even imagine doing $100,000 worth of call options. This individual did $7 million in call options. That's just ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous, okay? One thing I want to point out right now is that I have absolutely called this Facebook crash 100%. Go to a video I posted after this video is over called Facebook Destroyed Earnings. Skip to 2 minutes and 36 seconds and watch from that point for the next minute or two. I absolutely called this well over a year ago on exactly what would happen with Facebook stock. I'm not going to say any more than that. Go watch that video when this one's done, okay? You will be very entertained, all right? So who ended up doing this? Well, it could have been one of two people. It could have been a short seller of Facebook stock. Why would a short seller of Facebook stock buy call options? Well, it'd be basically to hedge their position, okay? So let's say you're short a ton of Facebook shares, and let's say Facebook skyrockets, all right? You're going to lose massively on your short position, but on the flip side, if it skyrockets enough, you could end up making a ton of money on the long side. I do not believe that's the individual that did it. I do not think it's a short seller that placed this particular bet. I think if it was a short seller, they would have done something more like around a $210 strike, maybe a $200 strike, somewhere around there. I think this is someone who is literally long shares and wants to be leveraged heavier for being long shares, okay? So they could have took the $7 million and just bought Facebook stock, but whoever this individual is, which we don't know who it is, they are unbelievably bullish on Facebook stock, and they believe this stock is going to explode over the next basically year and a half, okay? So Facebook's currently at around $163-ish, all right, in the 160 range. So by January 2020, this person needs Facebook shares to be at least $273.50 to break even. That's to break even on the trade. We're not even talking about making money, okay? Just to break even, they need the shares to go up well over $100 from today's level, okay? It's a massive increase. Now, on the flip side, why a bet like this can be very lucrative is if the shares just go to 277, which isn't that much of an increase over 273.50, then you double your money. Basically how it works is every $3.50 that the shares go above 273.50, they double their money. It's a pretty beautiful thing. However, on the flip side, if the shares go to $270 or lower, come January 2020, they lose 100% of their money, okay? All $7 million gone, vanished, okay? They get those are literally worthless options at that point. So think about that for a second, all right? Think about that. That's just ridiculous to think about. Facebook, if Facebook's not at least at $270, literally those options expire worthless, all $7 million gone, okay? So nothing here. You get your $7 million back here, and here you get $14 million. However, if Facebook shares really explode over the coming 18 months or so, and let's say they go to 308.50, this person's going to 10 times their money. So they're going to go from a $7 million bet to basically having $70 million worth of options, okay? Which is a ridiculous increase versus if they played the shares, let's say they, invested that $7 million and just bought the shares outright, right? They would need the shares to go up 10 times their value to equal that, right? Which is completely ridiculous. That means Facebook shares would need to go to, over $1,100. Completely unrealistic. So if Facebook shares just went to $308.50 and they had placed a $7 million bet just on the shares, just buying shares straight up, they wouldn't have even doubled their money. That's why a bet like this can be very lucrative, but it's very, very risky, guys. This is a very risky bet this individual made. Like literally, like they can lose all $7 million on this. This is a pretty crazy thing. This is pretty outlandish, guys. So I want to know what your opinion is down there in that comment section. I want to hear from you guys about this trade. By the way, if you don't understand options very well, something you're interested in learning more about, put options, call options, covered call options, I have a video on this channel called, what are options? A very popular video. I also have a 12-part course that's basically you can watch the entire course in my stock market membership group. So if you just want to join that stock market membership group just for a month to learn all about, different strategies with options and whatnot, and have me teach you that, like just go ahead and join in there. And if you have no interest in being in the group long term, just cancel your membership when the month's over or whatever. So that's definitely an option for you guys out there. But once again, crazy stuff, guys. So hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your opinion is down there in that comment section. As always, thank you for watching. Have a great day.